So before we get into the video, I just want to say, this is a tutorial done by an amateur. I just started making music recently and know very little about it. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing and most likely I'm going to delete this video. But if you do see this, I apologize for what you're about to hear in the end. But hopefully it will entertain you guys. Do not expect a professional tutorial. Some of the things in this video might also be misleading information and maybe it isn't. So you just have to be aware. The goal of this video is to entertain the viewers and simply teach you the basics of how to make a song. Hopefully this video can help you get started into music. I'm not an expert when it comes to music and I do not make mind-blowing music, since I do not have any form of talent when it comes to making songs. So do not expect a high quality song in the end. Now I got that out of the way, let's see what's going on.
Yeah. Alright, so here we are back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be making a Pistol Gun 3D song and I'm going to show you every single step of how we do it. The only thing you need is a laptop or PC and a microphone, of course. What I use, first I use like a cheap headset, gaming headset, and then I invested into a microphone like this Boy 19. And what we're gonna do is actually that we first find a beat, we write the lyrics, we record, and then we edit the audio thing. And I'm gonna be vlogging everything because I can't be bothered to go from screen recorder to screen recorder, like different devices all the time. And you can see the whole process from here. So first thing you wanna do is just open up YouTube. And then you just go to the search bar and just type in type beat. Now if you have a specific beat you want, like sad or happy, or maybe your favorite artist like Drake. You never know, but I'm gonna search type beat and just find whatever I like. As you can see, we got a lot of different results out here. Try to choose one that is free, because sometimes it even says free in the title, but when you go down, you need to purchase it because it's free for only non-profit use, basically if you don't earn money from it. Now, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna get out of this. I have no idea what type of beat I'm gonna be using at all. I'm just gonna click on a couple beats and just listen what I like. Nope. I don't know about this one, I don't like it. Nope. Nope. Yep, this is it. I'm gonna use this one. I like this. So, once you found the beat you like, you just click on the link, hit copy by using Ctrl-C or just copying it, then you type in MP3 Juices, which is an MP3 downloader. You just paste the link, and there you go, just hit download. And as you can see, the beat is downloaded, but before we start opening Audacity, which is right here, it's a free program and it should be already installed on every single computer if you're Windows, I believe. But before we start recording, we need something to record, a lyrics, you know what I mean? So you just open up anything, it could be a note on your phone, paper, but I like to just open up a note block on my PC. One thing I noticed is the beat is literally 5 minutes long. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open Audacity and just cut it maybe like halfway or just something, and then I start writing the lyrics. So you just open up Audacity, then you just find the beat you're using and slap it on. One thing I noticed is the beat repeats itself, like you can tell by how loud it is. So maybe I'm gonna cut like this and make it just delete this, right? And suddenly, it's only 3 minutes long. Let's see how this sounds like. Now you notice that it jumps like straight into the beat, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight the beginning of this, and I'm gonna go into effect and add a fade in. Now, it should sound a bit better. I'm a tricky spammer, killing with my anti-champ, shoot them down one by one, I'm in there 1v1. Like you just get the flow down and you just write lyrics. But because this is a Pistol Gun 3D song, we need a topic. Write down what I want to talk about, a couple words, and then I start writing. Now these are the words I came up with because it says Pistol Gun, 3 spam weapons, 1v1 clan developers, here Ice King Toxic 2013. And I might not use all the words, but these are words I should add in, since this Pistol Gun 3D related, and this is gonna help me write my lyrics. This is actually the first time I do this, because everyone's writing technique is different and not everyone, I mean some people just freestyles right there and then I just write whatever's on my mind, but since this is Pistol Gun related, I'm gonna write a couple topics and try to keep them in my rap. When I tend to write my lyrics, I usually start with 3 things, which is the intro, chorus, and verse. For this intro, I'm gonna try to write 4 lines and repeat them twice. which should total 8 lines. And I just usually like to start with a chorus and keep the intro at the end. And if you're ever writing and you kinda get stuck, you don't know what rhymes with something, you can just use this website called RhymeZone and type in the word you want to rhyme with. Let's say 3 cat spam. So 3 cat spam, it ends with the word spam, right? And then you just hit enter, and there it says 3 cat spam, and then you can rhyme with, for example, gram. I like to 3 cat spam and post it on my gram. Something like that. Also, make sure that whatever you're writing, it fits the beat, so you got a flow. What I like to do is to find the flow, I just freestyle. You know I'm always toxic, play so hard the card gets jealous. You know I'm always toxic, play so hard the card gets jealous. Because as you can see, every beat is a pattern. You just need to listen carefully and you will get it. Once you get the flow, you just start writing and it all comes together, trust me. You get the point. So I decided to stick with it, I really liked it, so I wrote it down. I like to do the chorus first. Was toxic, play so hard the card gets jealous. And then you can find jealous at the end, right? And then you just put it into RhymeZone and you find whatever word rhymes with jealous. Let's check it out. So I wrote jealous here, and there is a lot of words that pops up that you can use to make a sentence out of, but I honestly don't know what any of they mean. So what you can do is actually click on it if you find something interesting like Felix. No idea what that means. You click on it and it should give you the definition. Type of genius of the okay, I have no idea what that is. So when I was writing the chorus, I realized that to have 4 lines and then repeat it twice would be too much, so I'm gonna only have 4 lines. And this is what I came up with so far. So as you can see, the intro is empty because we're gonna leave it at last. Then I got the chorus, 4 lines. That's just an idea for the verse. And the reason I have a bridge added is because I realized that at the beat, right here it goes really quiet. And instead of just cutting it out or just continue rapping, I think, well, I can have a bridge there. The chorus again, and then the verse, and maybe the bridge again. And you get the thing. But let me demonstrate how the chorus turned out to be. I think this is pretty good for a beginner and an amateur like me. You know I'm always toxic, play so hard that the card gets jealous. You know I hate rocket jump, I'm the best pool player on Telus. Why you faking the screenshots? You ain't getting away with the last. I'm switching between my weapons, you can't keep up with my kills. Killing everyone, killing everyone. Well, I'm killing every single one. Hey! That's the banger. And then as you can see, there is a bridge that I'm gonna make. Basically, the bridge is this quiet part. You know I'm always toxic, etc. Obviously, I'm not gonna keep this verse, as I'm not happy with it. I don't wanna go Lil Pump style and just say the same thing over and over again, so I'm gonna try to make a verse until the bridge comes on. And when the bridge comes on, I decided, well, since the beat goes quiet, maybe I can whisper something, you know? Or just come up with anything. There isn't any rules to this, you can just try and test out different things. Hopefully it will sound good, and if you don't like it, you can try something else. So as you can see, I just finished writing my first verse. And when you scroll down to check the words, you can see these are the words I've used and these are the words that I've not used. Turned out the verse turned out to be short, but that's just how it goes. Now I'm gonna be working on the bridge, which is the quiet part. And as you can see, it turns out the direction of my lyrics turns out to be like coming from a pool player that talks smack 24/7. You know I'm always toxic, you're trash talking smack 24/7. Like that's just the average pool player, just how they're toxic and like I'm gonna win all the time, I'm the best and etc. So hopefully, you know these toxic pool players, maybe they're gonna listen to my song and be like, yes, get it! But since I'm too lazy to write actual bridge, I came up with this idea where I can just say killing everyone like 8 times. And that's the bridge, that should cover the whole quiet part. Just, you know, for that pool player that's listening to my song to be like, yeah, that's me. The chorus repeats and then we start running at the verse number 2. This is pretty easy, right guys? Now what I've done now is that I finished writing my second verse, as you can see, and then the bridge comes on, and then verse number 3, which I also finished, and then as an outro, I left verse number 4. So once you have finished writing the lyrics, now open up Audacity and record your audio. So in order to start recording, you just gotta hit on track, and then you click on add new, and then you go to audio track. And if your microphone does stereo track instead, then that's completely fine. I honestly don't know the difference, but I use just audio track. And what I like to do is keep things organized by naming things. For example, if I want to do the chorus or verse here, I just write chorus. And there we go. you just record the chorus here, and you can also name it a verse and you record your verse here. Make sure that when recording you plug in your earphones so you're listening to the beat, and when you're recording you only hear like your vocals. Now once everything is ready you can really just start recording. So I'm gonna start by recording the chorus. You know I'm always toxic, play so hard El card gets jealous. You know I hate rocket jump, I'm the best pool player on tell us why you fake it. It might sound a bit weird, but let's listen what it sounds like. You know I'm always toxic, play so hard El card gets jealous. You know I hate rocket jump, I'm the best pool player on tell us why you faking the screenshots. You ain't getting away with a loss, I'm switching between my weapons, you can keep up with my kills. So what you gotta do is really just record everything. In case you want to record a verse and you can't do it all in one take, what I recommend you to do is just make a new track. As you can see I did one here and then I continued here. People don't notice and it sounds way better. When you're done recording your verse and your chorus, you need to add ad-libs to fill up those gaps where you're kinda not saying anything. Even though it's just a half-second gap, you just fill it up with it by saying "hey" and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, huh? Now that should be about everything. Now we can start editing. You wanna edit out is the background noise on each and single one of them. So I recommend it to start one by one. You just hit on the solo button here and then you can listen. See the quiet part here? That's background noise. So what you do is you highlight it, go to noise removal, click on get noise profile. What this does is it tells the program, hey, this is the background noise. And then you highlight everything, go back here, and then you remove the background noise. After you have removed background noise, there might be some places where like breathing in, or maybe something else. For example, right here you can see that there is a noise we don't want. So what we do is hit Ctrl L, so we silence it. And now you see it's gone. And if you're breathing in the middle of your verse and you don't want that in, you can just do Ctrl L as well. So you just do that to every single layer. And when you're done with removing all the background noise and all the breathing and all the unwanted noise from your layers, we can finally like get into the actual editing. My Audacity looks a bit different now. I'm using my second laptop because my first stupid laptop over there ran out of battery and I can't be bothered to run all the way down just to get the charger. So what we're going to do is highlight everything. Besides the beat, of course, you can go into effects. Simply scroll down until you find Auto-Tune. Tutorial for that is linked in the description as well. Now once you open it, it should look like this, right? Now there is three things you need to focus on. This, and these two. Nothing more. You go on Alt/tenor. I think everyone clicks on Alt/tenor, but I think if you're a girl you go on soprano, but I'm not sure, you need to check yourself, but just stick to this one. And then the key scale, you may think, what on earth is this? And that is the key to the beat. How do I find the key to the beat? And it's pretty simple. So you just open up Google, type in key beat finder. Then this should pop up. Just use this one. You need to do a scroll down until you find this, and you just click on it, and then you find the beat. For me, this is the beat. Your beat should be in downloads. Just wait for it to upload. So as you can see, it's now complete, and once it's completed, you'll see these details at the bottom of the screen. This is the important part. It says the key. It says C minor. So what we do here is we set the key to C minor. I think it was C minor. Yeah, it was, okay. The next important thing is these two. This is basically how the whole Auto-Tune works. So we're gonna use simply pitch correction, so you can't hear the robot sound effect. The way we do this is that we turn the humanize knob to 36, and then we turn the rate tune speed to 54. And then you just click apply. Once that is done, we want to apply an equalizer to remove the bad frequencies and increase some of the high frequencies. So to do this, you just go into effect, click on equalization, and then the first thing we're going to do to remove the bad frequency is 100 Hz rumble. And then just click OK. Then you open this thing again, then you click on treble boost, which should be right around here. Then you drag this thing all the way to the 2000 mark, and drop this to 6 decibels. Actually, let's drop it between 3 and 6. Yeah, that's good. Next up, we need to normalize the track to make it a bit less loud and to balance it out. So you click on normalize and you just hit OK. Next up, we need to compress our vocals and go on compressor. Every voice is different, so we all use different compressor settings. For that, I like to normalize the track again, just to balance it out. So hit on normalize and you just click OK. So the next thing we're gonna do is add reverb. When you yell in a cave, it will be a lot of echo kinda. That's kinda reverb. But the thing is, some of the layers needs to be like have more reverb than others. For example, ad-libs, I want it to have like a lot of reverb. For main vocals, where we're just straight up rapping, we'll use a different reverb setting. And then you just scroll down until you find reverb. And these are the reverb settings I like to use for my main vocals. You can just pause the video. Now as you can see, I added reverb to everything besides the ad-libs and the bridge. The reason for this is because I want the bridge to be a lot of reverby too, because maybe that sounds cool. We'll find out. Is we just highlight these two, because these are the two we haven't applied reverb yet. Then go to effect, click on reverb, and then I'm gonna use these settings that I already have saved. So you can pause the video and copy it. So what we're gonna do now is highlight everything again. So we can apply a Spitfish de-esser. What Spitfish de-esser does is it makes your s and ps noises less loud. So this is not on Audacity, you need to install this plugin as well, but it is free and it is linked in the description. You click on it, then what you want to do is put this knob around here, 2 o'clock, and you just click apply. It's that easy. So usually I would end it here almost, but before I do so, I want to add a high pass filter on the ad-libs and the bridge, because the bridge is where I'd be quiet, right? And the ad-libs is like background. And if you don't know what high pass filter is, it basically makes you sound like it's coming from another room, kinda. So I have this set on 6 decibels, and then I set the frequency on 600, and that's it. So once the high pass filter effect has finally been applied, then we only have one more thing left to do, and that is applying a limiter. Basically, like, when your vocals goes too loud, we don't want that, so it kinda like cuts off, so it's perfectly balanced. You know what I mean? So just highlight everything, except for the beat, of course. Then you go into effect, and you go to a limiter, which should be somewhere around here. Then you click on hard limit, and put this on -4. Click OK. But before we start exporting this or rendering the song into a file, we need to adjust on the volume. What I like to do is I go on Google and I listen to a mainstream song or really popular song, and I listen, okay, how loud is the instrumental? Okay, very good. Do the same thing to here. And then I go to the same song and go like, okay, how loud is the vocals? And I'm like, okay, do the same thing here. And of course, ad-libs a little bit lower. We can now finally copy and paste the parts that repeat itself. For example, the chorus. Chorus is going to be played here, here, and here. We can copy this and paste it here and here. Same thing with the bridge. We're going to play it around here and here. Since you need to be like really precise with this, I like to zoom in a lot. And then as you can see, I try to mark it right around the start all the way to the end. And then you can hit Ctrl C to copy. And then you paste it wherever you wanted it to be pasted at. Now as you can tell, you need to find like similarities. As you can see, we have this annoying now loud noise. It's like right to the left of this thing, right? So we do the same thing right here. So as you can see, it's not matching. So we click on the move button. We like to move it. And then you just kind of move it a little bit. There. So, when you have finally copied and pasted the chorus or whatever part was gonna repeat itself the amount of times you wanted it, once you've adjusted the volume, once everything is finally done and you just wanna get it out there, then you need to export it. So the way we do this, you click on File, should be at this corner, and you click on Export. I know for some people, when you click on Export as MP3, it doesn't work. If it doesn't work for you, export it as this thing, WAV. But for me, I'm gonna export it as an MP3 file. And then you can name it whatever you want. Yeah, I'll stick with a Pixel 3 song number 1 and save. So if this pops up, I don't think it's important to you, I'll just click OK. And then once this is done, you can either email it to yourself and then continue editing a video to it on your phone or something, or if you have an editing software here on your PC, you can just pop it up, or maybe you just want to upload it to SoundCloud and just get it out there. That works as well. So now, let's hear what we have come up with. Yeet! You know I'm always toxic, play so hard all the card gets jealous. You know I hate rocket jump, I'm the best pool player on Tellus. Why you faking the screenshots? You ain't getting away with a loss, I'm switching between my weapons. You can't keep up with my kills. I'm using my Viking to win while they're cashing out money all the time. All these kids trash talking to me, you think it's funny all the time. Talking smack 24/7, you're too scared to 1v1 me. Tough talk from a newbie to the L, just wait and see. Killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone. I'm killing everyone. You know I'm always toxic, play so hard all the card gets jealous. You know I hate rocket jump, I'm the best pool player on Tellus. Why you faking the screenshots? You ain't getting away with a loss, I'm switching between my weapons. You can't keep up with my kills. All these commentary YouTubers and pixel gun makes me wanna die, feeling like I'm a little bit ahead of my time. You know the new gens go like, I've been playing since 2013. Shut up kid, you started in 2019. Stop at the cap, bruh. Killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone, killing everyone. I'm killing everyone. Developers killing their game with their lane now. Everyone's come for my name with a shame. I'm not here for the fame, we all think it's the same, but you're under my aim. I'll bring it a flame. I'm not coming so well, I'm coming from hell. I got a story to tell, I promise not to yell. I'm not coming so well, I'm coming from hell. I got a story to tell, I promise not to yell. You know I'm always toxic, play so hard all the card gets jealous. You know I hate rocket jump, I'm the best pool player on Tellus. Why you faking the screenshots? You ain't getting away with a loss, I'm switching between my weapons. You can't keep up with my kills. Hey, run it back. I know a lot of people don't want to see me win. I know everyone don't wish me luck. I don't need it, cause I never give up. This is my chance, my opportunity to prove everyone wrong. Cause I'm not done until I choke on my last breath. Killing everyone.